Laura Lane, who is a reporter for ESPN, she recently wrote a story about Vanessa Bryant and Kobe Bryant and how there are accusations that he cheated. In her article, she wrote that the female that Kobe cheated on Vanessa with is a hotter version of Kobe's wife, who is also named Vanessa.
Oh.
Okay?
And hotter and younger.
Hotter and younger. Thank you. That's exactly what she wrote. And then on top of that, she kind of bashed Vanessa Bryant for an outfit that she wore. She wore like this purple tutu thing when Kobe Bryant was awarded MVP. So, I mean, Laura Lane wrote a pretty mean article, and Vanessa Bryant didn't like it. So what happened was Vanessa Bryant and Laura Lane came into contact. I believe it was at the Staples Center, and Vanessa basically told her, F you, you effing bitch.
And apparently used the F word another 28 times after that.
In front of her kids, let me...
in front of her 2- and 5-year-old kids.
Right.
Where I, of course, think, well, children!
Oh, God.
The children right here! Alright, here's the problem for Vanessa Bryant. One, she used to look super hot back in the day. You see that? That's like even hotter than...
She's all made up there. Calm down.
I don't know, man.
They're at some special event. She's wearing a gown. She has her hair professionally done, her makeup professionally done, so calm down.
I don't know, man. She was like a hotter Jessica Alba, if you ask me, back in the day. Now, show me the purple tutu picture.
You can't even see her face.
Not buying it.
You can't see her face, Cenk Uygur.
Okay, she lost it. Used to be smoking hot. Now she's a little whoopsie-doopsie.
Wait, why is it okay to bash this woman? Like, I feel so bad for her. She has a douchebag husband who's accused of cheating on her for the second time. He's completely humiliated her. And let me tell you something. If some reporter wrote just stupid, scandalous things about me, of course, if I came into contact with her, I would give her a few words as well.
But look at that purple tutu. She had it coming.
Look, it's not just the purple tutu thing. The reporter,
yeah, her face doesn't even look that good anymore.
Oh, God, get out of here. You know, I work with a bunch of guys, and I'm never going to get anyone on my side. Me and J.R. Jackson were arguing about this in the control room earlier.
All right, look. Anna, you got to understand something. It's time for a new girl. Okay?
No, it's not time for a new girl. How can you guys say, what did this woman do? I mean,
no, there's nothing wrong with her. I'm just saying, look, it's time for the new model, okay? That 88 Cadillac was a great, and it served its time, and it did, it was a good soldier, okay?
I reject and denounce everything you're saying right now.
But now there's a new Escalade in town, and let's roll.
Hey, I have it coming. Lindsay Lohan, if Lindsay Lohan sees me in person and she starts cussing me out, I'll be like, yeah, I fucked up. I said a lot of mean things about you. But, Laura Lane was like all upset about it, wrote on her personal blog about, how insane Vanessa Bryant is. No, she's not insane, you dumbass. You're the one who's going around saying stupid crap about Vanessa Bryant. Of course, no, she's not insane. She is a woman who is constantly being bashed by the media. Of course, when she comes into contact with these reporters, she's going to want to say a few words, and I completely support that.
But what is that getting accomplished?
Nothing. She's venting about the way she feels. Why is that wrong? Why does that make her insane?
If she's upset about
Would it be insane if Kobe Bryant said something like that to a reporter?
Yes.
No, because he's Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
Oh, it would definitely be insane. Yeah.
It'd be insane.
Kobe Bryant can't go around telling reporters to F this, F that.
You can't. You got to know, you marry a superstar athlete, you deal with what goes on in his life. You're a superstar athlete's wife now. It's like, okay, if you're going to be first lady, you don't have to do any policy things, but the spotlight is on you. If you're the president's wife.
I just think it's really interesting that you're saying all this, because I know for a fact, and no matter what you tell me right now, I know that if somebody bashed you and you came into contact with that person who said something negative about you, you're not going to stay quiet.
You know why?
Come on.
You know why? Because I'm J.R. Jackson. Who gives a fuck what J.R. Jackson thinks and what J.R. Jackson says? I mean, what is it getting accomplished by yelling at somebody in the back rooms of Staples Center?
What am I getting
as Kobe
accomplished?
Bryant's wife?
What do you mean? Everybody has a point of view. Everyone has an opinion. Why should we have the First Amendment if we don't have the ability to say what we
want? We brought the First Amendment in.
Say whatever you want to. Yeah, I didn't say that.
Say whatever you want to. If that's what she felt like she needed to say, she said it. Yes. She probably felt good after she did it. Good for her.
Don't be mad.
Give her a round of applause.
Just don't
good
be mad.
Job, Vanessa Bryant. I love you.
Don't be mad when the rest of people say, this girl is crazy.
She's not crazy.
She's acting crazy.
I have a decision. You know what? Vanessa Bryant, not guilty.
Yay!
Shocks the world. Not guilty.
Yay!
I'm just saying, in this case, I don't mind, even if she is crazy or she isn't crazy, I don't mind her yelling at that reporter.
Awesome. That's all I want.
Nobody's gonna arrest the girl. This is the thing.
No, I know.
Is it wise to do? Is it gonna get you anywhere? Is it
No,
gonna,
it's not wise.
Is it gonna erase the fact that he cheated on her before? And who knows if he did or not now? Is it gonna stop it that it's happened? To get mad at someone, maybe you should go home, put your kids in their room upstairs in the 28th bedroom, scream at Kobe then, and say, "Do you know what you're doing? You're embarrassing me every day when I come to show up at your games. I'm Mrs. Kobe Bryant, and you're over there screwing around on me." Yell at him. Don't yell at Laura for writing about it that everybody else is writing about.
All right, Mr. Jackson, first of all, this case has already been ruled against you, okay? So order in the court.